Good morning, everybody, on this Monday morning. Yo, I'm so happy to be, headed back to Disney soon. I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie, I've never moved, across states with a family before. I lived at Disney before and worked at Disney, and I did the Disney college program about 15 years ago. Moving there was easy for me, but y'all, with a family and small kids, I'm a little scared. Like I'd be lying if I didn't say I was scared. But I really think it's going to be an awesome opportunity for our family. And especially like the type of job that I have, it's really hard to get into hotels. Like, I'll tell you a little bit about, what I applied for. So originally I saw a transportation listing pop up, and ever since I was little, I always thought about driving Disney buses all around property. I grew up on 300 acres, driving my dad's little farm truck around, and I would do easy like 500 miles on a weekend, just from going from our house to the barn to the gate, just circles, listening to music, circles. So, and like, what better place to drive around in circles other than Disney property? So, so I applied for it, and I had my interview, and the lady was honestly like, with what you would have to do is you would have to get your Florida state driver's license, then go through the process of getting your CDL. So she was like, really? From the time that you do traditions, which is the, onboarding class, from the time that you do the traditions class to the time you're actually start working, it's really about a month and a half, because you have to, go through, this whole process before you can even start training. So I was like, well, I really can't do that. Not with how our situation is, and, needing to pay money and rent and everything. So, she was like, well, looking at your qualifications, I see you have a lot of hotel experience. I said, yes, ma'am. So she was like, well, I tell you what, we normally don't offer this to outside applicants. Usually it's an internal position, and then you work up from there. She was like, would you be willing to work this? Yo, it's not ideal. It's not ideal at all, but it's a start. Basically, I'm gonna be a greeter at one of the resorts. Welcoming guests home, like, bringing them into the hotel experience and welcoming them home, and no matter what position in the hotel you are at Disney, no matter what, you welcome them home. When I did the Disney college program, I did merchandise at Pop Century. I was at the gift shop. Even at Pop Century, you still have to, welcome guests home and everything. So, is resort greeter really what I'm wanting? No, but I'm willing to take it so I can work up in the hotels. So, it's going to take a little bit to work up, but that's how I am. I'm very driven. I'm a very driven person. And so to work up in the hotels won't take nothing won't take nothing at all for me. So, you know, I'm excited about it, and it brings a whole lot of more of opportunities for my family. And, you know, we're just going to go from there. Hopefully we're making the right decisions. Because other than living in Disney when I did the college program, I've never left Louisiana. But Louisiana is just not my jam anymore. Especially where I currently live. It's not that great. So, with the support of everybody that watches these channels, my TikTok, you know, I'm working on it. It's not a full-time thing, but, you know, hopefully on my off days, because I am doing this resort thing part-time with the opportunity to pick up extra shifts. So, you know, maybe this thing can take off and, you know, be like Ron on the Go or that crazy Disney lady and Janelle. You know, I look at them and they have so much fun with their like that crazy Disney lady has so much fun with her crazy crew when they're in town. Like, I want that community, and that's what Disney is. It's a whole community that comes together. You know, and I'll be around like-minded people. You know, here in my circle of people, I don't really have very many Disney like-minded peoples. So as always, please like, subscribe to my YouTube. Go to Mainstreet Magic 24 on TikTok. Like and subscribe there. Have a Patreon. Haven't really worked on it lately, but I'm off of work tonight and tomorrow night, so hopefully I can get a little something done. So anyway, I'm home. I'm ready to go to bed. I worked all night. Hotels can be crazy. I work at a casino resort, and the last week has been crazy because of Texas spring break. Last night was super dead. Super dead. So I'm exhausted because it was boring. It was a really boring night. So, you know, and my mindset was not in a good place, because one reason why I'm leaving is because you know, I've been at this hotel, you know, for around 4 or 5 years, and I've worked myself up. You know, I started as a hotel front desk agent. I worked up to a night auditor, and then a lead, and then now I'm a hotel supervisor. At one point, they offered me and another coworker to be dual assistant managers, and then I left to go manage another hotel for a short period of time until they closed. And then when I came back, that assistant manager role was non-existent. Nobody was assistant manager. So, so as of yesterday, one of my coworkers was promoted to assistant manager. I didn't know. She had been in talks for it for 3 weeks. Like, and nobody thought I would be interested. So, I mean, my mind was made up anyway. I had already had, you know, this interview, and already kind of started the process of moving, or getting ready to move. And then they officially announced yesterday, and it's like, y'all don't think I would have loved that opportunity? Like, hotels is my life. Hotels is what I do. Hotels is what I've based my entire life off of. So nobody thought I would be interested in this position. So I don't hold it against my coworker at all, but I hold it against my upper management.